In this video, I'll demonstrate how to set up a float switch before connection. The float switch can be used on any auto control boxes for single-phase 220-volt motors from 0.37 kilowatt to 2.2 kilowatt, and for three-phase 380-volt motors from 0.37 kilowatt to 22 kilowatt. But on manual or standard control boxes, we recommend that they not be used on motors exceeding 0.75 kilowatt and not exceed 10 meters distance from the control box. This video will deal specifically with the setup of the counterweight on the float switch. For more information on float switch installation on manual or automatic control boxes, please see the connecting a float switch to manual control box or connecting a float switch to an automatic control box videos. There is a small plastic ring fixed to the flat side of the counterweight. Let's go ahead and break the plastic tabs holding the ring in place. We'll use a small flat screwdriver. Now we can remove the ring. We will clip the ring onto the cable. Usually for 2,500 liter or bigger tanks, we can measure back about 500 millimeters from the float. Let's clip the ring onto the cable. You may need to adjust this length for smaller reservoirs. Now I'll cut the fasteners off the cable and find the end of the cable opposite to the float. We can feed the wire through the counterweight from the conical side. When the counterweight reaches the plastic ring, you can set the counterweight to the ring by pulling the cable and the plastic ring into the conical part of the counterweight. I like to fasten cable ties on either side of the counterweight. This will keep the counterweight in the same position for years to come. The float switch can now be installed into the tank by drilling a hole in the tank's lid and feeding the wire through the lid. Again, a cable tie can be used to fasten the cable and place in the tank at the desired level. Make sure to hang the counterweight and float switch deep enough in the tank that the float switch will not bump against the top of the tank before tilting enough to switch. When the tank is empty, the float switch will hang down position, closing the switch and allowing power through the control box. The motor will switch on and begin to fill the tank. When the tank is full, the float switch will float and tip up, causing the switch to open and not allow power to the control box. The pump will switch off again as water is drained from the tank, and the float switch hangs down enough the pump will again be switched on. This will allow automatic switching of the pump according to the water level in the tank, and the float switch setup is complete.